Well, my name is Moonie. Today I'll show the pieces first. So I have the limited edition Liberty Brooklyn Public Library card, the RS Dreamers by J. Cole. Shout out to the follow. I have the Bronx Girls Skate that just dropped finally.
Nice.
Yes, yes. So talk about these pieces. So for this Liberty card, I would definitely say first and foremost, shout out to them for even dropping this. The library was very important to me growing up. Like I love going to the library and being able to have a card for a WNBA team where by the time I was able to like go to games growing up, North Carolina cut the team. So it's like not having a team for so long, not being able to see a team play from where you're from. I feel like with living here, that would be something that's like I can make up that time by being a Liberty fan for however long that I'm gonna be here. So this card was super important to get. I think when I went, like they were actually trying to get people to come, which I was like surprised that this card didn't have like as much, I guess, emphasis on it. Like everybody loves a Liberty, but I guess because it was more so like a library card, people didn't take it serious. But this was something I definitely took serious trying to get. Um, I hope to see them, in the finals again because that brings a lot to the city. And yeah, that's what really excited me about this card. So of course, with being a North Carolina native, I felt like when Cole dropped his shoe, it was a must have. Not many, I feel like rappers in general, like, they do their clothing lines, they have this, they have that, but with him having such a basketball background in the first place, shout out to him for even going overseas and trying to hoop. I watched him. I will say I was a little bit disappointed. I wanted him to be better in the games that he played in. But coming out with a shooter hooping was very important. I grew up playing basketball since I was like 4 years old. Played all the way until my sophomore year in college. And him being my favorite rapper, it really meant a lot to be like, oh shoot, my favorite rapper has a shoe, a basketball shoe specifically.
Need
I
that. Yeah.
I try not to hoop in them, but I will say like he really did his thing with these. I am excited to see the next shoes that he drops because I definitely want to get them. But I just think the nostalgia for me behind it was being like a Carolina rapper, a Carolina hooper. He always said that he knew his hoop dreams weren't going to work out, so he knew rapping was going to work. But he still followed through with paying homage to his roots with basketball with these. So these were super super special. And last but not least, the Bronx Girls Skate SBs. These were super important to me because I have never had a pair of SBs and I've wanted a pair of SBs for so, so long.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
when I say I went on a full on hunt, I was calling the skate shops because they were only dropping at skate shops. I was trying to see who was doing raffles. Is it a paid raffle? Is it a free raffle? I had to get these. And doing my research before these came out, I actually found out that they were supposed to drop once before and they got clipped.
Mm-hmm.
So having them try to come out again for a second time, I was like, nah, like I can't miss them. I can't miss them. I like how they honored the front with what looks like grills. They got the hoop earring on the back. They got a subway on the bottom. Actually, you pull out the other one. When you put them together, it has the
Oh,
BX
that's
Bronx
nice.
Girls Skate on the
Yeah.
bottom. Both of the two founders, they actually put like words on the
Inside.
inside. Yeah, so both of the shoes have two different things on the inside, as well as like small details on the inside too. And the lines of the stitching match the subway lines that go through. So the colors match the subway lines that go through the Bronx, and one has green, one has red for that line, and then the orange. So I would definitely say growing up, I tried to be a skater. I definitely did. I had a ripstick. I had skateboards. Like I used to always go to the local skate shops in my hometown, and even though I knew that was not something that I was going to be taken serious. It was like I tried. And to see that you had two two women founded the Bronx Girls Skate. They push women skating, and you could just tell that the details in the shoe meant a lot. So I felt like when I wanted to get my first pair of SBs, it was only right it had to be these. And moving up here, just made it even more special. Not being from here, but still connecting to a shoe release that much. Going into my third year of living up here, it really was like, yeah, these were the ones I had to get
Had to
these.
have them. Yeah.
If I was going to have a pair of SBs, this was going to be the one. And I was so glad I got them. So yeah, I would definitely say those three pieces are really special to me. One connecting to home, and two of them connecting to my move up here. When I first moved, I lived very, very close to the Bronx. I was in Highbridge. So I definitely felt connected to those. And now for the past 2 years, I've been in Brooklyn. So getting the Liberty card felt like, all right, I'm bringing these two pieces together, as well as the reminder of home with the RS Dreamers. It all just like, it just felt like me. So those are the three pieces that really stick out the most for me.